Hey guys, Michael B. the Game Genie here, and on today's video, I've got some Arcade1Up savings to share with you as there's going to be a big back-to-school sale coming up in the very near future, and I'll tell you more about it right after this. So that's right, guys. Today we're going to be talking all about the big Arcade1Up back-to-school sale that's going to be happening later this week. It's been a while since we've seen some savings from Arcade1Up, especially here north of the border where we don't get many sales. So the Brick and other Canadian retailers are going to be hosting a back-to-school sale with a bunch of Arcade1Up products on sale. I anticipate there's going to be similar sales in the US as well. Before we get started, though, I want to say thank you so much for everybody for checking out the video. Guys, I always appreciate your support, and if this is your first time to the channel, you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, all that YouTube stuff to try to help me out. So guys, I got a little bit of a heads up about a big sale coming here to Canada this Friday, August 26th. Anybody who got their weekly flyers or sale flyers should have already seen this. But if you haven't, the Brick, starting this Friday, August 26th, is going to be having a back-to-school sale on Arcade1Up cabs. And there's some really cool deals in here. Of course, there's deals that we've seen before. And if you missed them, now's the opportunity to jump back on it and grab them. And there's some first-time deals that we've seen on cabs that have never been on sale before. So I want to share these with you right now. First up, we have The Simpsons Arcade1Up for only $5.99. Now, if you want more information about The Simpsons Arcade1Up, for some reason you don't know a lot about it, I reviewed this cabinet. I'll leave a link in the description below to my review for you to go check it out. So that cab's now on $5.99. You can save $200 on The Simpsons. Only has 2 games, but one of them is the awesome arcade game. The other one is Simpsons Bowling. It's easy, but it's a ton of fun. Maybe the kids will love it. So go check out my review and decide if that's a cabinet for you. You can get it now for $200 off. The only cabinet, well, not the only, one of the only 2 cabinets that are on sale that I don't own and have never owned, $100 off, is the Miss Pac-Man Galaga Class of 1981. Now, me personally, I don't love the mishmash art on this. I don't have the nostalgia other people do for the cabinet, but the games list is absolutely bananas. It's got an awesome games list, arguably better than even the new Miss Pac-Man Legacy cab they have coming out. So you can pick this up now, $5.99, save yourself a little bit of scratch compared to the new Legacy cabinet. It's got Wi-Fi, online leaderboards, so you can test your Miss Pac-Man Galaga 88 skills against the rest of the Arcade1Up faithful, and even play against people that are going to be getting the new Miss Pac-Man Legacy cab. I guess there's cross-play or cross-scores on those. So that's $5.99. Now, the big deal, the one that's probably going to bring people to the yard, and for the first time ever, Golden Tee 3D Golf, the Golden Tee XL cab, is going on huge sale. It's $200 off, regular price $8.99, all the way down to $6.99 for the Golden Tee 3D Golf. I've made a bunch of coverage on it. I mean, this is a huge XL cabinet, the first one ever released. 19-inch screen. Unfortunately, the screen is kind of shitty, but with $200 off, maybe that justifies doing a screen replacement if you're interested, or maybe with that kind of value, the sting of the screen not being as good as the traditional BOE monitor can be taken off a little bit. I've said it before, I mean, standing directly in front of the screen, it's pretty good. It's one of those things where you stand away from a distance or you're looking at it from a weird angle. That's when you start to notice the discolorization, shadows, and washout. But other than that, I mean, you're looking at $200 off. This is an awesome form factor, one of the biggest cabs they've ever made. Very impressive looking. Even if you're not like an Arcade1Up fan, you don't like the 3/4 scale, this is the perfect cabinet for you to get and put in your home bar. I mean, we all remember being in college, going out to pool halls and shit like that when we were in our 20s. And, well, I mean, I'm 40, but you know, we all remember playing Golden Tee that way. What a cool way to bring Golden Tee back into the fold in your own house, your own home bar, and at a discounted price. Moving on, we've got Killer Instinct, which I believe was on sale one time before at this price point here in Canada. But you can get the Killer Instinct 3/4 scale arcade for $150 off. Same price as Golden Tee 3D, $6.99. This is another cabinet I have reviewed, so I'll leave a link in my description down below. I didn't buy this one. I actually traded a cab with a friend for it. So, that's how I got it. But if I could have got it for $6.99, I definitely would have went and picked it out. You can play the first 2 Killer Instinct games. They look great. They play great. The online is fantastic. Good experience. Again, check out my review. There's also Battletoads. And there's also the NES and Sega Genesis Battletoads games you can play as well. So Killer Instinct, my review's in the description down below. Go check it out, and if you're interested in picking it up. Also at $6.99, another cab with $150 off. Killer Instinct also comes with a stool. It's not pictured there, but does come with a stool. It's the only cabinet of this lot that does come with an included stool. But next up is the first of 2 shooting cabs that are on sale. $6.99, $150 off, Terminator 2. This is another cab I reviewed. It's only one game, but it's a super impressive, actually built arcade. It's got that Sinden light gun technology. Check out my review, Terminator 2. If you're interested in buying, even though it only has one game, maybe the $150 off will cut some of the sting off from that. And then last but least, on these advertised sales is Big Buck Hunter. Now, this is another cabinet I've never picked up. I've been waiting on a sale for it. Now, me personally, I don't know if $100 off is enough to really get me there. If you've been eyeing it and you're looking for a sale, this is a good time to jump in. But for me, I was hoping, I heard this might be going on sale, and I was hoping it would be a little more close to $5.99 for Big Buck Hunter, because one of the things I don't like about it, it's a little short. It feels a little short when you're playing it from the experience I had, and it doesn't come with a light-up marquee, so I'm going to have to spend a fortune to Retro 530, and I never mod cabs, but I would have to with this to get a modded Big Buck Hunter marquee. So for me, $100 off is not enough to make me feel froggy, but for you guys, if you're interested, I don't know how much more often this cabinet's going to be available for sale, so now might be the time to jump on it if you were planning on getting it. Again, like Golden Tee, this is one of those bear games that everybody likes to play, so that's an opportunity to go pick that up. So anyways, short video, that's all the sales, right? But guess what? There's even a few more sales that are coming up that you're going to be able to avail of at the Brick for the back to school sale that weren't in the advertisement that I received that I'm going to share with you guys now. I don't know if these are going to be advertised sales or in-store, specials that you'll see yourself, but let me tell you what other cabs and pinballs might be on sale. So here we are on the Brick page. It's probably the easiest way for me to get you there. As you can see, Blitz is now available for pre-order. Dragon's Lair, we've been waiting patiently. It was delayed once more, but it looks like it's finally going to happen. Expect that first week of September. For me here in Newfoundland, it looks like it's going to be the middle of September, but I'll finally get it and do a very, very late review. Anyways, moving down, some of the cabinets that are available, going to be on sale, but aren't advertised. First up is the Capcom last year's Legacy Edition. So if you're not in love with the Shin Hadouken, you don't like the non-traditional artwork, you don't like the game list on the Hadouken, and the online doesn't mean that much more to you, basically, this is going to be $100 off. So instead of $5.99, it's going to be $4.99. Great way for you to pick up the Street Fighter cabinet. Great games list. This is another one I reviewed. You know it. I'm going to leave it down in the description. And then also moving down, if I can find it. Oh, there's the Yoga Flame if you wanted to order. The Attack from Mars pinball is also going to be on sale. That's going to be $100 off, $8.99 as opposed to $9.99.95. You know, it kind of sucks what happened with pinball. I remember when this first came out, the original Attack from Mars, I paid $7.99 for mine. I thought that was a little high here in Canada, but the price jumped up to $9.99. At least this is a way to cut some of the sting off from that. If you missed out on picking it up on Arcade1Up pinball, $8.99 is not a terrible price compared to what they go for now. I've reviewed the Attack from Mars pinball table. I'll leave a link, again, down in the description below for you to check it out. And let's see, we might be missing some of the other ones here. I'll see if I can find them for you. But the other legacy cabinets, even though it just shows Capcom here, I don't know if the other ones are there, but the old Midway Legacy cabinet, that's also going to be on sale for the same price, $4.99, and same with Bandai Namco Legacy from last year. So the old Midway Legacy, not the current one, not the new Mortal Kombat, the old one that was Mortal Kombat 2, no Wi-Fi, also $4.99, and then also the Bandai Namco Legacy, if it's in store, that's going to be $4.99 as well. So guys, that's what I know so far. There's going to be a back-to-school sale starting this Friday, running for 1 week at the Brick. Those are the deals there. You know, there's lots of stuff to be interested about. I, myself, am eyeing that Golden Tee 3D. This might be the time I jump in and get my first Arcade1Up XL cabinet, and especially with that discount at the $200 off, that makes me feel a whole lot better about potentially having to swap out the screen on the cabinet. It's not perfect, but, you know, I miss my Golden Tee. I got rid of it too quickly because I was out of room in my arcade. Made a decision that I regret, so maybe I will finally give in and get a Golden Tee 3D, and we'll go from there. I'll have Golden Tee again. There will be some other sales across Canada. Other retailers may have similar prices, so, you know, if you don't want to shop at the Brick, you can check your favorite retailer. They might have the same thing, and anticipate seeing sales like this show up in the U.S. as well. If you're a U.S. customer and you're just a fan of mine and stuck with me, I don't have any specific details right now, but just be sure to know that I assume that there's going to be other sales as well down south of the border in the U.S., so expect to see that. Anyways, guys, let me know if you're a Canadian consumer, you see these deals here, what you're interested in. Are you looking at Golden Tee 3D like me for $6.99? Maybe you'll jump on that. Or is there another cabinet you're potentially interested in? Maybe now's the time. Finally get Killer Instinct, Simpsons, something that's been on your wish list for a while. Now's the time to pick it up. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie, and I'll talk to you next time.